I will say that the way that I see matchups like this, no pun intended with the ICs. Anyways, the way that I see matchups like this, I kind of think of them like a baseball game. I'm a very big baseball head. I talk about this a lot with just like pretty much any puff versus floaty in Melee as well, right? Where, like you're talking about, right? It may be slow-paced a decent amount of time through the game, but then all of a sudden, something can happen that completely changes the way the entire game is going. Like, if that grab had connected, right, then a bunch of stuff could have happened. But for the most part, we're going to be sitting here, we're going to be talking about things that are tangentially related to the match, but, you know, we have to be ready to jump on the, whoa, there's the home run.
Exactly. And, I mean, a big thing to highlight in this matchup is just how nuanced the defense is, because we saw, okay, we got chain grab early, and Nana gets back in time. Oh, we got this.
Here we go.
There we go, yeah. Because at low percents, I think like up to 40-ish, you can get just a solo Popo chain grab. And if you have enough time to get Nana back to you, you can give the full chain grab like that, and you know that's not being dropped in 2024.
And it's out of here!
And a home run!
No, taking the 1-0 lead. Dude, should I just sit here and say, great start from PichuIsMyFavorite? Yeah. Shall I say the whole tag?
I gotta respect people who have, like, you know, favorite Pokemon. They're like, they really ride or die for them.
Yeah.
Especially, it helps your favorite Pokemon is popular. I converted to Chandelure recently, got the Chandelure earrings. Yeah, that Pokemon's
nice.
dope. No, huge drop right there. Not able to get the back throw. Maybe thinking you can get just one more down throw time and get just enough off of a dash grab. But
it's weird when Nana's not right there, right?
Yeah.
Because there's so much of your chain grab game before you can get to the proper handoffs that just depends on whether or not Nana feels like, you know, playing with you. Like, why did she double jump there? Set herself up to be hit by Meta Knight. Who knows? But now it's time for Sopo.
And for what's worth, Sopo doesn't completely struggle, except in recovering.
Which we got to see.
Yeah, that's where it gets especially rough. I mean, Nana and Popo's recovery isn't, like, great either, but you still just get a little bit more lift and have a lot more options.
Yeah, this is going to be the MO on Smashville. I mean, we saw this exact matchup a couple times earlier in the pools as well, right? That this is going to be, if the Meta Knight player feels like coming down to play, then he will. But if he doesn't, then you don't have to. Yeah, that's the beauty of Smashville. You get to take a break whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, we got 5:20 on the clock, so there's no reason to really rush anything. I always say timeouts are consensual, so like if you get timed out, it's both of your faults.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know, Cody does have to be the one to approach, but he's got 5 minutes.
Ooh. Aggressive there, jumping up onto the platform as Icy's. I love the way that Cody's been using the Tornado as well, which is like, such an easy thing to say. Of course the Tornado's been used well. It's a great move, but on the other hand, right, I think that Cody has been saying, hey, I'm going to take this moment to just be a little bit aggressive, tack on a little bit of damage, because I know that I'm going to hit at least one of these climbers for damage.
Yeah, and right now Nana's getting bullied, and Okay, not able to get the snap to the ledge, but Nana's percent so high, every single hit's going to be brutal for her. So, and just like that, like you were saying, Kimono, sometimes Nana just doesn't want to play the game. She's like, I've been getting my ass beat for like 2 minutes now, I'm out. That's enough.
She's like, I'm all good.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
And honestly, like, fair on Cody to be like, okay, now that Nana's gone, I'm just going to go run forward, try to make something happen, right? What's Sopo going to do to me?
Exactly.
Something. Hold up. Damage.
Yeah, a little bit of damage, a little something on the board. And on top of that, too, Cody was actually able to, like, come back again, like a solid 60-80%, which is huge in this matchup. Whoever is behind is at a massive disadvantage because Ice Climbers, as strong as they don't have the best approaching tools. Especially against Meta Knight. I mean, what can we say about Meta Knight that hasn't been said for the last, like, 15 years?
Everybody kind of knows the score at this point. It's like, hey, what's something that I would like my character to be able to do? Meta Knight can probably do it, but nice pickup right there. Getting aggressive with that air-to-air game, and Pichu able to maneuver around the Meta Knight invincibility as well, so like not putting Nana in any danger is really, really huge going into this last stock.
Yeah, you need a fresh Nana, and you need her to be alive when you get that grab, and be in position as well. Once you get to the ledge, things get a little bit wonky, so I'm sure that Six is going to be avoiding that situation as much as possible. And Cody, look at how he's camping the air right there. You do not want to be anywhere in the ground, anywhere in the same zip code, anywhere in the same like state as Ice Climbers.
Yeah, not even the same country.
Honestly,
you want if you're playing global, you want the country to be like just the cleanest shade of eggshell you've ever seen. Just the other side of the planet.
Yeah, play the PAL version of Brawl. Like that's how far away you want to be. Nice reverse on the shuttle loop, and this is a huge disadvantage right here for 6. Gonna get down throw on the platform, has to DI out from his foul position.
Got the balloon though. So who's the real winner?
Hold that. I think Cody's the real winner. And still pressing forward a little bit haphazardly. You know, I know, like, okay, we want this to move along, but on the other hand, see, this is the vibe that needs to be cultivated. Because when you approach Meta Knight and just willy-nilly, and especially if you have Cody's reactions getting those shuttle loops on the platform, just to further separate Nana and Popo like he has been in the previous game, things get so rough for Ice Climbers if they get separated even once.
Well, and I'm also shocked to see, right, that, like, okay, Tornado on the shield, and you're approaching now, right? Like that you're taking, I know that at some point 6 has to say, okay, maybe I'm gonna, you know, mix up that approach a little bit, right? Say, okay, you tornado my shield, that doesn't mean I'm just gonna instantly run away. But we've seen that be the response pretty much every time. I know that Tornado's not unpunishable, and here we go, back and forth, handing off. Can we take this all the way? Because we have, normally I don't feel like I have to ask, but we have seen it drop once, and you know that 6 has got those. So both games starting off strong with a big handoff combo, and I think this, you know, again, you know, you want to take it slow as Ice Climbers, that's cool. It's also a little bit on Cody for going down there.
Yeah, I do have to highlight how, like, wild that pivot grab was from 6, though. That pivot grab was so clean, pixel perfect. I think that space around a down air as well, which is not easy to do. Like, that was sharp.
I just want to point out that balloon that flew by, I mean, in our region, we would have gone for that, right?
True.
The Meta Knight's like, okay, hold up, I'll play the game with you in a second, but there's a balloon up here. But balloons aside, are we getting our 2-run home run right here? Back-to-back blasts? Yes, we are. 6 with 2 clean grabs.
3?
Yo.
Oh, that's it. Oh, it's in the books.
Who said Brawl was a slow game?
Oh, okay.
That is a 1-minute game from 6?
And we get the style chain grab too? Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
This is a speedrun chain grab.
Oh, beautiful.
Another one.
Oh.
Could have killed 10% ago. This is purely flex. This is purely style.
Threw away the 1-minute win just to say, hey, I had to wait all game. Last game, watch my cutscene.
We're going 300. I think, oh, wait. Exactly, yeah. Definitely not wanting to be on that ground and just having more avenues to get back up there safely. And also, the big thing is that Cody has to have a lead to really camp this out, because after that first grab, the game was functionally over the how sharp that 6 was playing. So now, yep, just hanging out on those platforms, the floor is lava, and now the onus is on 6 to approach, now that, or on Cody to approach, now that 6 got that first hit.
Now, I mean, you know, granted, 6.5 minutes, a lot can happen in 6.5 minutes. Like you said, the timeout is consensual, and the other person may eventually go, you know, but I kind of also want to, you know, play the game, right? So it really does just kind of come down to whether or not you're willing to commit to it, because over a 6-minute span, you're probably going to get enough chip damage in that you can even up the game if you really want to. But also sometimes, I mean, especially after that second grab, it was like, okay, kind of a go next situation.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Brawl games run long if they, like, kind of really space out their interactions. Looks like both these players kind of showed their fangs in their respective game ones, because let's be real, in both games, neither the other player didn't have a chance to play too much functionally.
Well, right now, I mean, 6 is doing a really good job of being patient around these platforms, like really only committing to up airs, and that one was the first one I think that we've seen where it was like a preemptive up air. It was not reactive to where we saw Cody go. Using that Squall Hammer to get back in, and Cody going right back up to the platforms. And again, just if it's not like a reactionary up air from 6, it does feel like they're getting in trouble.
Yeah. And like, that's part of the matchup, I really feel, because like outside of that, Ice Climbers just get outspaced, outdamaged, like neutraled in every single interaction, ideally. So it takes a hard beat to just even get a hit or attack in there, because even that case in point, you know, you can't even really poke and like flirt the shield onto the platform, because that shuttle loop grounded is huge and intangible.
Love the Squall Hammer off ledge, just trying to find any solution to the, you know, just the ever-present tornado with the Ice Climbers at the ledge. No, Nana's not close enough. I'm tired.
Nana, sis.
Sorry, Popo, I'm tired. I don't wanna.
Oh, poor thing. Oh no.
I'm actually shocked that was too far for the upbeat to actually, like, go?
I don't think it was. I think Nana was just doing something else.
she was busy.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. Hold on, Bubba. Where'd you go?
Oh no, I think I left the oven on.
Which is very important in the cold tundra of Alaska.
True.
I don't know where they're climbing mountains. I'm gonna be honest. Is there a canon to that?
I don't think so. I don't think, yeah. Honestly, like, they're just climbing giant ice blocks, so maybe hell. Like, I don't know any natural geographic
I
place.
bet that, like, I know they got polar bears at the North Pole, maybe not so much in Alaska, but they probably got pterodactyls there. You can tell me that any sort of creature is in Alaska, and I'd be like, yeah, probably. That place is huge.
Yeah. It's actually disturbingly large. Like, it's the size of Europe.
Dude, one of the things that I've been told...
That shield poke?
I wanted to point this out earlier because we were seeing a lot of just, like, spare chip damage from the up airs, that Cody was starting to get very nervous about any time that side platform, you know, Cody goes down there. We've seen a lot of those up airs just go up and go up, so Cody's been using a lot of shield on there. There has been a problem where, like, yeah, he'll do the shuttle loop, he'll do the tornado, and then immediately toss up the shield. And now we're seeing a lot more of those, yeah, jump ups mixed in. You've got all those multiple jumps as Meta Knight. But I was thinking, I was like, shield pokes, and again, we see it there with the jab lock, and 6 back in the cut on Battlefield is going to take the lead.
That was so good, using the Nair and using both of them to kind of get that extra push. That was so smart right there from 6. Oh my God. And as you said, Kimona, that not dropping that. And give us a little talk for the show.
In the player cam with enough time in the star KO, just pulls out the Pichu and says, yeah, by the way, powered up.
Yeah, the IRL taunt coming through.
Oh no, big damage. 35% just off the up airs. This is a huge opportunity for Cody though. On this juggle, you have to separate the climbers. You have to get Nana off stage and get it down to Sopo. That's the only way that you're getting back into this super reliably, because again, we've seen what happens when 6 has a lead.
And on top of that, I mean, Cody is the one playing from behind, so you have to approach. And as you said, Kimona, if you don't get that separation, another pivot grab! That should be it. I think that will be.
The raw punish on the tornado, not even waiting for it to be finished, just no. I've got the Mrs. Incredible arms. Come over here, you.
I think for Ice Climbers, it's the close hit of Blizzard if early on, because the priority increases as you mash B.
Yes.
And pivot grab if you get a hard read, but the pivot grab is pretty hard to space because if they just kind of go high and drop into you, then the tornado will beat it. So 6 just had the perfect read, the perfect timing, and the perfect composure to lock in there. Oh, I'm out of here. See ya.
Yes, no, do not let me get grabbed. We've seen plenty of punishes on the landings, and I love the patience from 6 to just say, hey, there's this middle platform here. If you want to jump up there eventually, we've seen the amount of damage those aerials can put in. This is a huge opportunity for Cody, though. Oh. Nana off stage, and we are just doing a full combo all the way.
And one of the reasons why we're in Yoshi's story is because this uneven ground makes the handoffs just a little bit harder.
I wanted to ask about that, yeah, because that seems like it would be any kind of wrench you could throw in to make those combos not a guaranteed death would probably be nice.
Yeah, and when you're going uphill, especially as Sopo, the down throw chain grab is a little bit easier, but downhill you have a little bit more time to get out of dodge a lot faster. Yeah. And plus, the top platform, you know, that unevenness is just another X factor. If you get grabbed up there, it's going to be really weird to get a chain grab.
I mean, if that tilts all the way over like it is now, right? Like,
yeah, there might not even be time to get a chain grab.
Good luck.
Yeah. So now, I mean, this is... I feel like when you have Sopo, it's just kind of like a victory lap. Like, sure, you'll get, like, damage, but you're not probably racking on more than, like, 20-30%, and then it's just kind of go next. You're just kind of just playing the margin, so to speak.
But again, if handoffs are not necessarily in play, that spare damage means a heck of a lot for 6. I mean, we saw that's how that first stock that started everything in that last game worked out. To put on the brakes!
Pump it, pump. ABS, please. All right.
That's definitely been me in traffic before. I'm like, oh, please, God.
Sheesh. All right, but now Cody is able to take that stock, and now the onus is on 6 to approach here. And as I said before, the approaches from Ice Climbers are few and far between, and Cody can just nickel and dime some damage in there, enough to get the good separation between Nana and Popo and kind of work his game plan as he wants.
I think this set has been such a good demonstration of the fact that platform camping is, while it is very boring, it's also a lot harder than you think it is. Like, just because nothing is happening, you know, necessarily to like build up the damage, doesn't mean that nothing is happening. there are a lot of mind games and a lot of, like, that is a long time that you have to pay attention to your opponent to be able to effectively platform camp them out. And we've seen Cody has had a much easier time camping out the ledge than the platforms because, again, like, you get a little bit too predictable with your landing. You catch an up air, that's going to be like 16%, and then 6 is immediately back in the cup with the ability to land something like a back air, which is not going to be enough to get the KO because, of course, if you just throw out some aerials, then there goes all of your your launch speed. It's very funny to just see Meta Knight just like breaking mid-air by throwing out all those aerials. But if you get to the blast zone before you even get that opportunity, then good luck. We're going to second stock.
Yeah, and I mean, 6 did a good job stopping the bleeding a little bit. Okay, almost a big opportunity right there. But now that we're on the same stock, the onus, Cody can't let as many opportunities slip by as he was previously. Now, before he could play completely passive, now he has to play passive aggressive. It was like kind of like as per my last email type vibes.
Best regards.
As soon as you can, please get back to me on this.
I noticed last time.
Yeah, just can't afford to see going for shuttle loops, just kind of rolling the dice every now and then, a bit more often.
I do know that, like, when people ask, like, oh, what is passive aggressive? I'm like, you haven't worked an office job yet.
Facts, yeah.
I'm like, you know, and, you know, to be fair, you don't have to work an office job in your life, but I'm like, if you did, you know.
Yeah.
If you did, you know. You'd be like, hey, just wondering if you saw the update on this project. And it's like, if you really want to, man, you can just email me and be like, dude, why is it not done?
Please.
Oh,
yeah.
Nana!
Nana, no! Nana, no! Yeah, there's no way. I respect going for that up B, just going for that shot, but it's like, you know, what can you do? What's
Yeah.
do?
At that point, right? Yeah, just walk up and eat the forward smash at that point.
Yeah, it's kind of a go next kind of situation here. All right, and actually that's a really bad position right there, having to air dodge through and try and get, or Nana's going to be separated again. Still not quite in sync, but they're back in step again.
Here come the Shy Guys, too. Hold up. Oh, really good defensive up air right there to keep Nana alive. Could have been a really, really big opportunity for Cody to just put this game to bed. I mean, at that point, I think that we'll probably just see 6 walk off the stage, go game 5. But because Nana's still alive, there is still a fighting chance. And boy, just waiting for one mistake. Dimensional cape all the way back up to the ledge. Big opportunity again for Cody, but was it all a bait?
Maybe. I mean, there's blood in the eyes right there from Cody. It's like seeing Nana up there, like, I'm going for this ice climber. Oh, excellent DI right there from Cody, though. Able to
that
survive.
looked like vectoring. Yeah. Like, I swear to God, he just like, there's like a car going around a corner. Just, I'm going up, actually.
And again, phenomenal DI, able to survive and get just a little bit more damage off the stops. And more damage on Nana as well. I think he's going to be able to survive with stale moves, yeah.
Cody's had some really, really solid fundies, and now knows, right, that a lot of these aerials are, you know, not really that threatening. I mean, 168% if you get hit by anything near the ledge, of course you're going to be gone, but taken down to 2 minutes left, so 6 really does, this is the part where we are getting down to that time crunch, I think, for the first time realistically in this set, where 6 really does need to get that stock, and finally does with that up air. So 2 minutes to find a grab. Can you do it?
That was so bold just to walk down and grab ice climbers like that. And the big separation on Nana and Popo. This time going for Popo. This is going to be a hard situation, but the Swall Hammer is going to get just enough hits done for both of them to be able to make it back for how much longer it's on them.
And you can see, right, like sometimes you're like, okay, we go next. We just go Sopo back on stage, and the 6 is fighting desperately to keep Nana alive, but does not have the speed to do so. This next minute and 35 may be a brutal 95 seconds.
Okay, you get,
wait.
I think another grab here. Yep, you get one more. You get a back air. Okay, bit of damage,
Not just a bit. 57 is quite respectable. And again, you just see one predictable get up onto that platform, and up smash could take it in, you know, what is it, like 40, 50%?
Roughly, yeah. I mean, I think Yoshi has pretty high ceilings, but even still, Meta Knight, one of the lighter characters in the game. Thank goodness he has one weakness. But coast to coast,
Shake his hand, and he just reached over, put on my sunglasses, and then just went like, oh. This is just what we do, right? Now it's like, that's fair, man.
Yeah, all fair, all fair. Yeah.
All right, well, game 5. And honestly, dude, like, 6 has been doing such a good job, I think, in this whole set of just, like, being very measured, being very careful about, you know, choosing those moments to really hunt for an opening, potentially give Cody a chance to go for, like, you know, those counter strikes, those hitbacks. Honestly, D, get a little tilted after the way that game 4 finished up.
Maybe. I think also like touching the Pichu gave Six the power up. Like it was like, okay,
Maybe.
Now we're not playing for fun. Now we're playing extra serious.
You activated Ultra Instinct SSJ7.
Yeah, like the parental like fight or flight. Like I'm gonna protect my child.
You done messed up, CODY. You done messed up. Are we going to 200 again? No, we're keeping it clean.
Yeah.
And got the balloon. That's my goat.
All I do is win. Is what Six says.
Yeah. Well, now, see if Cody has, again, like, are you going to sit here? Are you going to play that whole 7-minute waiting game to make sure that you don't get grabbed? But like you said, J-Dog, when you're in this situation, when you're down, you have to make something happen. Six going for a jaunty stroll.
Yeah, no reason not to. Oh,
Balloons!
We got it. It'd be so funny.
It's
if
like
we got
ludicrous. Balloons!
It'd be so funny if we got hit from that balloon. Cody was ready to capitalize too.
And Mennonite has the speed too. Like it would have been quite easy, but Six is like, hey, I can afford a little bit of fun here. Too many wayward tornadoes. This is what Texans do to tornadoes, by the way.
Exactly.
Back where I'm from, that's what happens.
Just punch tornado and the balloon. Six is unstoppable.
Six is
3 for 3 on balloons, 2 for 3, or yeah, 2 on chain grabs. We need a hat trick on both fronts here.
This is looking like a carbon copy of game number 2. Just a little bit of damage at the start. Cody feels some pressure to put some damage on of his own. A little bit too aggressive with an approach from a tornado or something, and then just immediate chain grabs afterwards. Six is just going to need one more stock to go into grand finals of Brawl at Supernova. The big Brawl tournament of every year.
Yeah, and Six is no stranger to the winner's circle up there, but I mean, for Cody to get this far and to have like still such a shot, I mean, I think it's still very doable. I mean, in this matchup in general, it's always a seesaw, right? The momentum can be completely palatable, but the way that Six is playing, I don't know.
Well, here comes the tornado, right? Like, okay, your shield is low. You're letting me hit all of that. Here we go. Oh, that could have been so much worse than it ended up being.
A slap on the wrist for Larceny, honestly.
That was a stop that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, here we go. Doing a really good job of making sure that tornado does fully connect. Making sure that it's not just shredding the shield. You're actually getting the hits afterwards to keep it safe. Big damage. Cody kind of activated right now, like looking real nice. As I say that though, oh boy.
Yeah, had to just throw right there because even with the pummels, if that damage, there was no way that Dan would get back in time to get any big party started. But it's huge down smash and going to stay on Topa right there, going for the grabs for a lot of time and further separation. What's the mix here? Misses Nana, but gets the layup at the end there, back to his down smash. And now some big opportunities on the side of Cody. But eating a lot of damage, and now you're above 100. Your ledge options come a lot worse after 100, but it's Meta Knight. It doesn't actually matter. You're never going to have to use them anyway.
What ledge options?
Yeah, you're never going to see roll.
The drop down and then jump 4 times?
Exactly.
Maybe I'll shuttle loop to the other side.
Okay. But there's going to be 2 huge breakpoints. One comes from like the next couple seconds. Yeah, you can't get by stuff like that because that's bad.
Yeah.
And 2, if Cody does get the stock here, you're going to have to deal with the intangibility for just a couple seconds, and Six can really establish a firm center stage presence and make Cody's life better.
Yeah, forward smash not going to do it all the way across the stage.
Whoa, wait.
Random down air. Almost getting it done. Really good awareness there from Six. Cody hanging on by a thread. And again, you've got a whole Ice Climber stock to get to afterwards. I love that jump back afterwards.
Whoa, that was so scary for Cody right there because we saw that up smash locked and loaded in the chamber. Barely able to make it through with that forward smash in time.
Wow, Shuttle Loop suddenly catching that Hurtbox extension, but still not enough to get it done. Next one won't be either. It's getting stale. Yeah, now Cody's not so aggressive on those juggles because you do have to watch that down air.
This is like the little Popo that could. Like, Popo's been alive and fighting for a long time. What a grab. Going to be able to mash out in time. Looking for a down smash. What's the mix? What are we doing?